Investment advisory services are offered through Fusion Capital Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The firm only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. SEC registration is not an endorsement of the firm by the Commission and does not mean that the advisor has attained a specific level of skill or ability.
Welcome to Navigating Retirement with Rick Durkee.
There are times in life that we choose to take risks. Sometimes we do it for fun. We might be thrill-seeking. Maybe we take a risk by changing jobs or take a career advancement. To some extent, we take risk every day we walk around or maybe get in a vehicle or fly in a plane. We're also taught that taking risk is a natural part of the investment experience and something we must do in order to make gains and have growth. It has been so ingrained that risk and reward are connected so closely that many investors believe that by taking more risk, they might get more returns. But if risk was an automatic indicator of higher returns, then everyone would be an aggressive investor. Risk and reward are separate. Risk is the risk of loss. Taking more risk means that you potentially could lose more money. In fact, market risk, the risk of market losses, is not the only financial risk by a long shot. In today's program, we'll discuss many of these financial risks and how you can plan for them along the way. Stay tuned. As always, lots of information coming your way here on Navigating Retirement. This retirement planning video is meant to be shared with your friends and family, people who might find it useful. If you think that your retirement-minded friends or family might be interested in the video, please feel free to share it with them, and don't forget to copy down the link to this video and forward it to them. There's several other links in the show notes section with valuable information you can request in your retirement planning journey as you watch through Navigating Retirement today. Now, in today's episode of Navigating Retirement, we're talking about risk and what impact it could have on your retirement. Let's get started. What is risk? Well, risk is a component of most financial planning decisions and investment plans. Taking risk historically has paid off for some Main Street investors. The CFP group helps clients identify risks through a process that we offer that's ISO certified, where we look at the risks, issues, and opportunities that you may face in your retirement income planning. Types of risk. Let's talk about three major risks that retirees will face. Number one, market risk. How does the market play a beneficial role in our financial progress? Well, the market's been going up, hasn't it? And our 401ks and our IRAs and our retirement accounts have gone up very nicely here over the last year and a half or so. Now, we can be concerned, though, that markets do go up and markets do come down. How can the market present risk to financial security? Well, it can happen when we don't plan on markets going down and you have income that's subject to market rate risk, withdrawal rate risk, or sequence of returns risk, which is the next type of risk I'd like to talk to you about right now. Sequence of returns risk is an investment risk. Now, what it means basically is if you are in your 5 years prior to retirement or the 5 to 10 first years of retirement, and we have a market drop and you're at risk for your investments to go down, and most critically, if those investments are supposed to be investments that create income for you, we could be facing sequence risk that basically makes your probability for success for your money to last as long as you need it to run out. Now, it's one of the risks that we certainly don't want to face in retirement. Old and broke are two things I don't ever want to experience at the same time in retirement. Sequence risk can make the money run out faster if we don't have a proper income allocation plan. Income allocation plans will help put a certain amount of money to the side that's not at risk that creates the income that you need throughout retirement without interruption as long as you live. With the remainder of the assets, we can put those at risk because if the market does drop down in those critical years, the 5 years before you're retiring or the 5 to 10 after, if the market drops down, it's okay because we have the income guaranteed on an income allocation plan. That means this market risk here isn't going to affect our income plan, is it? So sequence risk can happen at critical times in your retirement. Right in those early years, we need to protect ourselves against sequence risk. Here's the final risk I'd like to talk with you about today: longevity risk. Now, I'm planning on going out to 100. I don't know about you, but none of us have control over when that'll be. I do want to make sure, though, that if I do live that long into my century mark, that I'm protected and my income lasts as long as I need it to. So I have income streams that are guaranteed throughout my retirement income threshold of time, 20 to 30 years maybe. If I retire at 65, out for another 25 to 30 years, I want to make sure that longevity risk doesn't get in my way. If I do live a good long time, I need to plan on the risks and issues that could affect me in between now and when I reach 100. And one of those is going to be healthcare. The longer I live, the higher probability that I'm not going to maybe be in good health from that 85 to question mark period in my life. So longevity risk is critical for retirement income planning. We need to make sure that our retirement income plan goes all the way out to age 100. If we don't make it that far, at least we had enough money to get as far as we got. Now, here's a quick wrap up for today. Risk can be critical when it comes to retirement income planning, and facing the 3 risks that we talked about today upfront before you get to retirement, dealing with those risks, making sure that your retirement income plan is going to be solid going through the rest of your years is going to be the most important thing that you can do now. But retirement planning is no less risky than anything else in life, is it? Retirement is a time to enjoy the lifestyle you've worked hard for. You can do that by having a written retirement income plan. Integrate the income allocation plan with that, and everything should be golden. Our team of professionals at the Coastal Financial Planning Group can help you create a tailored retirement income plan. And we'll give you time to explain what you want and provide the expertise that you need to get you there. Start planning your future today with a complimentary 3-step review consultation. Call 843-735-5065. Retirement is a big step in life, one that shouldn't be taken lightly. It's never too early, never too late to start planning for retirement. Thank you as always for watching Navigating Retirement.
Catch more of Rick Durkee and Navigating Retirement by visiting cfpgroup.biz.
While we believe the information in this broadcast is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions. Investment advisory services are offered through Fusion Capital Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. SEC registration is not an endorsement of the firm by the Commission and does not mean that the advisor has attained a specific level of skill or ability. Investment in securities or the market involves a potential risk for loss of principal. Trading, therefore, may not be suitable for all listeners. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.
Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance or broker-dealer services. Advisory clients are charged a fee for assets under management, while insurance products pay a commission, which may result in a conflict of interest regarding compensation.
Third-party rankings and recognition from rating services and publications do not guarantee future investment success. Working with a highly rated advisor also does not ensure that a client or prospect will experience a higher level of performance. These ratings should not be viewed as an endorsement of the advisor by any client and do not represent any specific client's evaluation. Generally, ratings, rankings, and recognition are based on information provided by the advisor. Please contact the advisor for more information regarding how these rankings and ratings were formulated.